the test footage for the original Deadpool leaked onto the internet. Were you behind the leak?
That's a great question. I mean, I might have provided an assist.
Truthful.
But I was Scottie Pippen. Hey, I was just there doing my job, and
You were not
someone
Jordan.
else gets all the credit.
Okay. Are all the characters you play just Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, sometimes Ryan Rodney Reynolds, unfortunately.
Truthful.
That comes along that, you know, they're reticent to make, and they didn't want to make it. It was 11 years I was trying to get them to do a Deadpool movie, but they finally did. I think that it's sort of, yes, I have, yeah, without any real control. I've done it before, but this film I was lucky enough I got to produce it, and I got to star in it, and I got to really sort of protect it. And I was so vigilant about the canon of Deadpool to make sure that we get every aspect of it right.
Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking Hollywood scandals to hit the industry. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds allegedly involved in fraudulent Hollywood schemes. Yes, you heard that right. The beloved couple, often seen as Hollywood's golden pair, may have been using underhanded tactics to manipulate film productions for their own financial gain. And the allegations? They go deep. From Deadpool to It Ends With Us, their involvement in these projects raises some serious ethical and legal concerns. So, is this just another Hollywood conspiracy theory, or is there real evidence behind these claims? Let's break it all down: the leaked footage, the lawsuits, the power moves, and the millions allegedly stolen. And trust me, you're going to want to watch this one until the end. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and if you love deep dives like this, give this video a big thumbs up. All right, let's get into it. Ryan Reynolds, funny guy, box office king, and a Hollywood manipulator? Let's rewind to 2014. Deadpool was a passion project for Ryan. He fought for nearly a decade to get the film made, pitching it to studio execs who kept saying no. They didn't believe in an R-rated superhero film, especially one starring a character as unconventional as Deadpool. And then, something mysterious happened. In 2014, test footage for Deadpool was leaked online. Within hours, it went viral. Fans loved it. The internet exploded with demand. Suddenly, Fox had no choice but to greenlight the movie.
Hi, I'm Ryan Reynolds, and welcome to my mountain television software demo stunt.
I thought I was here to promote my small business.
We'd also like to see you eat the peppers.
There's a full medical. Okay. I got it. When's it gonna be live?
About 10 or 15 minutes.
How long's it been?
You got ice cubes?
Giving people a demo of a revolutionary ad tech software is not going to be the most exciting thing in the world. So we had to find a way to do that. And I'd actually pitched this earlier on, maybe a couple of months before, and I thought, oh, you know, I'll eat one of these peppers. And I just thought it was so much funnier if I play the sort of, you know, big shot movie star who's unwilling to put in the line, which is it's really actually quite true. So I thought, Steve.
It was like that moment before you get married and you have the one other person that you're still pining for, and you go back to them and you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to marry this other person. And are you going to say something now or forever hold your peace?
But here's the thing. Who leaked the footage? Ryan Reynolds has never explicitly admitted to leaking it, but he has strongly hinted at it multiple times. In interviews, he said things like, I have no idea who leaked that footage, but whoever did, I just want to say thank you. Wink, wink. And you know what? It worked. Deadpool became a massive success, grossing over $782 million worldwide. But here's where things get shady. After the first movie's success, Deadpool's original director Tim Miller suddenly left the franchise. Why? Because of Ryan Reynolds. Sources claim that Reynolds wanted full creative control over the sequel. He didn't just want to act, he wanted to write, produce, and dictate every decision. When Tim Miller refused to give up control, Reynolds pushed him out. The result? Reynolds made millions from Deadpool 2, securing credits as both a producer and a screenwriter. Now you might be thinking, okay, that's just Hollywood politics. But wait until you hear what Blake Lively allegedly did on her own film project. Now let's talk about Blake Lively. In 2022, Blake signed on to star in the film adaptation of It Ends With Us, a movie based on Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. The film was set to be directed by Justin Baldoni, who also co-produced it through his company, Wayfarer Studios.
This test footage that we shot then sat on the shelf for 4 years, as it does. They didn't do anything with it, and then about just a little under 2 years ago, it leaked accidentally onto the internet. Fans freaked out, the Deadpool fans freaked out and overwhelmed Fox, and Fox basically had to greenlight the movie. I know that one of us did it. There's four of us. There's me, Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Tim Miller, the director. One of us did it. The idea was planned, but I'm 70% sure it wasn't me.
Took a dark turn behind the scenes. According to multiple reports, Blake tried to hijack the entire production. She allegedly demanded control over major aspects of the film: editing, marketing, and even distribution. When Wayfarer refused to hand over that power, Blake reportedly threatened to pull out of the project and refused to sign key contracts. Then, things got even messier. Blake had agreed to abide by test screening results before making final edits to the film. But what did she do instead? She secretly held a screening of her own version at Book Bonanza, a fan convention, showing it to over 2,000 people without studio approval. This move was eerily similar to how Ryan Reynolds leaked the Deadpool footage to force the studio's hand. Was Blake taking a page out of Ryan's playbook? Many inside sources think so. And here's where things get really sketchy. The lawsuit filed by Justin Baldoni's production company paints an even darker picture. It suggests that Blake and Ryan used mafia-like extortion tactics to manipulate film projects. One key detail: the marketing campaign for It Ends With Us was handled by Maximum Effort, Ryan Reynolds' own company.
That's all right with some other industries. Why would I choose to work in marketing and advertising? I genuinely love marketing. I genuinely love storytelling like that. I love the fact that we can jump into conversations and tell a wide variety of stories. For me and for my company at Maximum Effort, there's more ideas than there are places to tell those stories. Marketing really allows us an opportunity, like a sort of a super highway to kind of get.
Instead of promoting the movie accurately as a serious story about domestic abuse, the campaign misrepresented it as a lighthearted romance. When this backfired, Blake allegedly blamed Baldoni and Wayfarer, claiming they were sabotaging her. And it gets worse. The lawsuit suggests that high-profile names, Sony executives, Taylor Swift, and other Hollywood insiders, could be subpoenaed as part of the legal proceedings. At this point, we're talking about millions of dollars at stake, not just in film profits, but in legal damages. If these allegations hold up in court, Blake and Ryan's carefully crafted Hollywood image could be permanently destroyed. Now, here's the real question: how have they gotten away with this for so long? Hollywood has always protected its biggest stars, especially those with powerful connections. Ryan Reynolds isn't just an actor, he's a businessman, owning stakes in companies like Aviation Gin and Mint Mobile, raking in hundreds of millions of dollars. Blake Lively, meanwhile, has built her own luxury brand empire and maintains deep ties in the industry. But if these allegations gain more traction, will Hollywood continue covering for them? Or will this be the scandal that finally exposes the dark side of their career? So, what do you think? Did Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively manipulate their way to the top? Do you believe the allegations, or is this just another Hollywood rumor? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.